Well, we showed you this video, dramatic video yesterday out of Hemet, California, capturing the moment a firefighter tapped into his reflexes to save his one-year-old son from drowning. It's every parent's worst nightmare.
Yeah, and as summer is upon us, many of us will be heading to the beaches, pools, lakes for a little bit of fun in the sun, but no matter where you go, it's important to stress the importance and to do anything you can to prevent bad occurring in the water, whatever that might be. Director of Development at Lil Iguana Children's Safety Foundation, Erica Trainer, is joining us now with more. Erica, good afternoon to you. When we talk about specifically kids, I think, and heading out into the water, you hope that they're all trained, but some are not. So what's some advice that you would give parents wanting to take their kids out in the water this weekend or beyond?
Absolutely. So it's really important for parents to make a plan with their child before they head out to the pool or to the beach. And they should make a list of items that they think they might need for the day and pack those, like a life jacket or floaties and sunscreen. And even if the sun isn't out, proper sun protection like a sunscreen or rash guards or even a hat are needed for the pool or for the beach.
Everything, quite literally, under the sun needed as you head out for this. According to the CDC, though, unfortunately, a leading cause of death for children is drowning. So what can parents do this summer, especially at the beach where there's even more elements of surprise, including rip currents? What can they do to prevent this from happening?
Yeah, absolutely. So when the parents and the children together arrive at the pool or at the waterfront or at the beach, they should talk to the lifeguard on duty about the water conditions, check the flags that indicate the current weather and water conditions, and be sure to stay within those swimming markers that the lifeguard has set. And it's really important to talk to your children about how the water is a safe place to play and it's really fun and you're going to have a great time, but it could also be dangerous if you don't follow the rules. So you should talk to your child about getting permission before they go in or near the water, and they should always have a buddy with them because even the strongest swimmers need help sometimes. So they should never go in the water by themselves and they should never go in the water without asking an adult for permission first.
And how about that weather? I think that there is this maybe a surrender to when parents and their kids are out on the beach to lifeguards that, hey, they're watching the weather. If the bad weather moves on in, we'll listen to them. But is there a good game plan for just families to have? I know, for example, I worked in Houston, Texas, Galveston. There's that radius, anywhere between 10 to 15 miles. If you hear the thunder, see the lightning, it's time to pack up. Those storms are too close.
Yeah, so parents and caretakers should definitely check the weather report before they head out near the water or into the water. And they should note any forecasts for any storms that are going to be during the day or any weather that might be coming through the area. However, weather can be unpredictable, and it's so important to leave quickly if the weather changes unexpectedly because it's never worth the extra time at the beach or in the pool for a potentially dangerous situation to occur.
Right, especially when there's a lot of things to pack up at the beach. You want to be ahead of that. In terms of your top safety tips, in terms of water safety tips, do you have 4 top safety tips that parents and kids should both know?
Absolutely. So parents should talk to their child about how deep the water is and where it comes up to on their body. So you should always know how deep the water is before you go in. And parents should set boundaries and limits with their child. So not only you as a parent set physical boundaries of where or where not you can swim and jump, but you should also talk to your child about setting limits and boundaries for themselves and not pushing their bodies to do something that they're too tired to do or that they shouldn't do. And it's really important to take a buddy with you. I think I already mentioned this, but it's safer to be swimming with a buddy or in a group. And even the best swimmers need help sometimes. So it's always good to have a buddy with you. And then the last one is just get permission before you go. Always get permission from the adult in charge before you go in or near the water. Remember, permission is looking the adult in charge right in the eyeballs, asking if you can do something, and then getting a yes.
Tell you what, that clear water that we're looking at is enticing, but it's so important to be safe. We want to avoid any sort of threats this summer. It's good to be mindful of it. Erica Trainer, Director of Development at Lil Iguana Children's Safety Foundation. Thanks for your time bringing us those tips this afternoon.
Thanks for having me.